Hello.
Good to see you.
I am Locutus of Borg. Resistance is futile. Your life, as it has been, is over. From this time forward, you will service us.
Do I smell a newbie?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the good old Saturdaily. Saturdaily? What the hell? Where did that Z come from? I have no idea. The BFG Spam Squad sessions. Yes, that's what we do pretty much every Saturday, except that I didn't do one last Saturday because I was at the gig of Luna Kills in on the Rocks Helsinki. And to those who haven't checked my couple earlier streams, I could actually show the webcam that I bought the t-shirt from there, and the gig itself was just freaking amazing. And I also bought the freaking CD itself. But yeah, last Saturday I didn't do a session, and the Saturday before that I didn't do a BFG Spam Squad session nor a stream at all because I was spending time with family. Then yeah, last week I was at the gig of Luna Kills, and yeah, I was waiting for this Deathmatch album for months. Pretty much, actually half a year since Slayer Enemies came out, and I discovered Luna Kills just at that time when they released that single. I just couldn't wait for the album to come out. And in December, they released Slayer Enemies in October, and then in December when they released Sugar Rush, which was also part of this album, they announced the name of the album, which is Deathmatch. I couldn't agree more, Shakar. That is just incredible. And that just blew my mind as soon as I heard that was a thing that they did. Yeah, I have the brilliant timing as well. When they announced the name of this, I just couldn't believe my ears. It was just my mind just blew and everything. I already went through this in my last couple streams, but oh my god, they are just such a lovely band. If you like new metal, alternative metal, the stuff like that, they are a Finnish band. They're touring Europe in May. Yeah, you'll definitely like this album. Then listen to Deathmatch by Luna Kills. It's on Spotify. I bought the CD. There's a bit of history to this, actually. Well, yeah, but just from the last 6 months, basically, because the album name wasn't the only coincidence with them, with me and them. When they released Slayer Enemies, the song itself sounded so much like Mick Gordon, and I immediately thought, I wonder if this band knows Mick Gordon. And then, not a week or two after that, they mentioned that in an interview, basically, and they mentioned how they'd love to have Mick Gordon himself as a producer at some point for their music. Also, I gotta turn off the lights in the background there. That's a little bit. There's a bit too much light in the background, but yeah. Then yeah, Sugar Rush came out, and actually before that, I discovered that they're performing at my home city. I purchased a ticket there, went to see them over there. Brilliant freaking show, December 20th. I also saw Blind Channel, another Finnish band who are now in a sort of undefined break, but that was their second last gig before that break, and it was amazing to see them as well. But more importantly, I went there just to see Luna Kills, and yeah, they did not disappoint. And yeah, many single releases after the Deathmatch album finally got out. I listened to it on Spotify. Then the day after it was released, which was last Saturday, I went to the album release gig in Helsinki on the Rocks Club, and it was phenomenal. And right after the gig, before the gig I bought the t-shirt, then after the gig I bought the CD, and I was just gonna buy the CD from the merch booth. But then I noticed that the lead singer was also in there. And I had written them a fan mail telling about all of these coincidences and telling about what I do in Doom and Quake, and basically revolving everything around Deathmatch, the game mode. And yeah, I did not expect them to read it, and they hadn't responded to me yet before the gig. But then I was, just like I said, I was gonna buy the CD. I was very reluctant to mention the fan mail, but I'm so glad I did. And in the middle of the sentence that I said, oh yeah, by the way, I had sent you a bit of fan mail to your management email, the lead singer interrupted me immediately and said oh, you're Capelli? Yes, I am! And oh my god, we had such an amazing talk. Thank you so much, Lotta. Thank you, Samuli. Thank you, Lassi. The whole band of Luna Kills for that amazing talk with me. It was just so sweet. They're currently having a gig, actually, in somewhere part of Finland, but they're starting to tour Europe in sometime of May. I think pretty much May 10th. Shakara might know that one of the first places they're touring in is in the Netherlands, which is where Shakara is in. But yeah, sorry, I haven't been reading freaking chat. Balls and nuts, yes.
Yep.
Thank you, Gloom Genetics, for checking it out. Yeah, absolutely. Like, do check Ludacris out. They just before even their deathmatch songs, including Slayer Enemies, which was their first like song under Sharp Toe Records, which is the album label. They had released like many songs by themselves, and they are all amazing. Just such a great band. There's not a lot of people that organize DM and duels in Doom anymore, to be honest. Well, I happen to basically host 2 sessions in a week. I host the Sentinel sessions every Friday, I stream those, and very recently I've started to stream these as well, the BFG Spam Squad sessions in the Hellforge. CDs in 2025, I mean, I don't have a vinyl player, so this was the best I could buy, and that, like, best thing about it is there's a lot of signature there as well, so I'm very glad I mentioned that fan mail. And yeah, we talked a whole bunch about like Mick Gordon, New Dooms, Old Dooms, which I'm very familiar with, Quake, Counter-Strike, Deathmatch, both the game mode and the album. And I'm pretty sure the 2 names that you're currently seeing on that follow list right there, Lars and Somley, I'm very certain that they're the guitarist and the bassist of the band. That's all I have to say about that. But enough of my fanboying over the band. I have done that for the past 3 streams now. All I want to say is thank you so much, Ludacris, for making that incredible album and like getting the opportunity to talk with you. It was just so heartfelt and sweet and everything. Enough about that now. We have to host a session here, which is Mame's Halo-like deathmatch mod called Torlation, or is it Torlation Deathmatch? But in any case, it is a very Halo-like gameplay mod for PvP, mainly deathmatch. And since the last time we played this in the Hellforge, it's gone through a ridiculous amount of changes. And yeah, we need to test this again, hopefully with a lot of players this time. And you can join the session yourself through this command, except there's one thing you need to change. Well, one thing I'd need to change, probably make another command entirely of this thing. But every other part of these instructions right there are correct, except you have to type BFG Spam Squad instead of a Sentinel session in the Doomseeker search bar. That's how you find the server we're in, except that the server is still not up because I have the config still right there, preparing Dynamics UDM3, I think everything is fine. Great tracker, by the way, this thing, Takeshi Kovac perk. Yeah, I think we have to do a BFG sort of command for that. But yeah, Mame is waiting in the voice chat, I shall join him. Mame is the developer of the mod, who is also in my chat right now as well. That was my Discord joining sound, hello. I usually join the Discord first, then I just basically undeafen to not make any freaking joining sounds myself.
I see. Yeah, you can right click on a chat and then hit join without sound.
Right. Well, there's another thing I actually wanted to mention. Probably nobody has noticed this, but I have finally the new pair of headphones, the Valco BMK25s. Can recommend the top-notch finished quality product right here. I had the VMK, I still do actually have the VMK 20s over there. They are a little bit worn off because they were also refurbished. But even then, they were very good. But these things are even better. Like, I can recommend these. These are basically ANC headphones. I don't have the ANC mode on right now, but can recommend these for like work or anything. They are incredible. The server. What's the server means? You mean the server name? Has a huge head. He has to, yeah, hyper intelligence. Like no, not at all. Not nearly enough. I'm not a otherworldly being like Carmack is. But yeah, let's do the server thingamajig. I think my webcam was fixed and everything. I just gotta adjust the monitor a little bit here, and then fix the light in the background. So I shall do that first.
Okay.
I got it everywhere possible. Yeah, me too, actually. Actually, I'll fix the light real quick, so BRB. Damn it.
Map 13 first.
Nearly forgot about the Coca-Cola as well. What launcher is that? The one you just saw. This is Doom Explorer. Not a not the first choice for anyone getting into Doom 2 multiplayer through the Zenjonum source port. But let me change back to the screen. Still a very good one. This is a hybrid of a single-player launcher and a multiplayer server browser. So you can also configure like Zenjonum, which we use, but you can also use ZDaemon and Odamix and QZenjonum and even the Doomsday engine if you're a masochist enough for this sort of launcher and server browser hybrid program. But most commonly, people use Doomseeker. Is it better than Doomseeker? It's kind of the same. It still lets you download the Zenjonum betas. It's like, I'd say it's better because it has a single player sort of launcher integrated into it. But if you still prefer using like ZDL separately, then you really don't need Doom Explorer rather. Doomseeker is like offers the same things pretty much.
Yeah, I was kind of talking over you. I was actually expecting you to but yeah, you actually can use Doomseeker as a single-player launcher, at least for Zenjonum. Because I do that all the time for testing. I just hit play offline game, then put all my server settings. And
yeah.
Actually, I think it's kind of convenient for that.
The audio is very, very loud. Oh, there we go. I didn't have the PK3 yet, so this shall be taking a few seconds.
I don't still have... Okay, let me... I'm gonna have to edit something here.
Right. Checking WADs. Yeah, I only like gave a brief test in this. Well, it wasn't even single player. It was a quick server test as well, just to see that things run very well. But yeah, it's been a heck of a long time. Not too long, but still pretty. Like a couple months maybe since we played this. Or maybe a few months. I don't remember when we tested this.
Yeah, it's been January, I believe. Holy crap.
Do you want the medals to be a thing?
Did you use the, yeah, medals should be off, I think?
I think I used the correct DM flags.
Medals should be off.
43470. 422.
Thing is, I implemented the, let me go test this real quick. I just kill you. Yeah.
Just gonna check that real quick. So
I did implement I implemented Light Spree, which is a version of Xandro Spree.
But I'm pretty sure I have Xandro Spree Halo 3 loaded in, so...
yeah, I turned that off.
It's
imported in the mod itself now.
So I guess we'll just turn
you
that
should
off.
probably disable that.
Yeah,
because that's
well, medals were on, so... Bloom Genetics is joining.
Okay.
Through the stream, that's very nice.
Hopefully... Okay, I'm gonna go test something. I'm gonna have to get like a double kill or something here, just to make sure the sound doesn't play to it.
I'm pretty sure, like...
If not, you're gonna have to...
It could be my headphones, like my very, very new headphones, but I feel like the music is like a little bit too loud in this map set. But it's very, very likely my headphones. Because these are very new ones, I've barely even gotten used to this. That was a headshot, okay. It actually lets you know if that was a headshot kill or a headshot hit.
Yeah.
Oof.
If the kill actually ends in a headshot,
it'll actually say headshot, okay.
I'll let you know, yeah. It's kind of jank, but it's the best way I could find to do it.
Can the shotgun's headshot?
Yes, the
okay.
shotgun still can. It's not that bad, but because it's all I did was essentially because you know you guys asked for higher more player health, so I'm like, okay, what if I were to give headshots as a way to like balance out the old player health?
Right. Oh shit! Oh, you have the shield. Ow. Also, I apologize for my voice if it sounds a little bit grainy on the stream because, yeah, I don't know. I think I've caught a small cold. I don't think I'm getting any sicker than this, but yeah, I've been in the breeze for too long to catch a cold, so my voice is a little bit worn off. I think in the yesterday's stream when we played Insanity Survival in the maps of Lexicon, it was like a little bit grainy and like I was coughing like hell, but it is getting better. Loom Genetics is here. Oof.
The biggest, okay, I think when you guys said like if a shotgun can still headshot, yes, and that extends to literally everything that does damage.
Okay, so even projectile
so it's a little
weapons.
bit jank.
You could do headshot with grenades.
If they actually hit your head hitbox, yes.
How many grenades do you have? It's 3.
You can also you can hitbox with the fist.
DJB joined.
And it's hello DJB.
Doom Joshua boy. Gotta open the VC panel there so we see who's connecting to the VC as well. I don't know who player is, but I'm pretty sure they had their config reset by the latest Sanjonum beta. I don't know if it's Sanjonum doing that. Places I got no sound effects. I do.
Yeah, I don't know what causes that. I do get like a slight config reset, like I had to change my username just a moment ago, but like
no, like you have no idea how many people even yesterday just like connected and just to see that their config was just entirely reset. They couldn't find, well, they probably could find the old config from some app data folder like Shakar. Shakar has very painful experience of that.
okay,
so
yeah,
I don't know why the latest Sanjonum betas even reset the config like that or use a separate one. It's kind of shit. Doom Explorer is in that sense better for multiplayer because it uses the same exact config for the official release, the stable release, and then the 3.2 alpha or any alpha version. Yeah. Other than that, putting the config reset issue aside, the betas have been excellent. Like these past few betas have been great. The scoreboard customization is still actually going on by Kaminsky, but the latest stuff that he added was like the ability to customize the font from available fonts on the scoreboard. So now I'm using the console font for pretty much everything to make everything a lot clearer. Oh shit. Chakar says borked it again. Where are you actually just... Did it reset for you again? Like right now, Shakar, or are you talking about yesterday?
No way.
Okay, yeah, good, yeah. That was yesterday, yeah. Oh, that's the power up right there. I just picked it up.
Double kill.
Double kill. Oh, yeah, so you have light spray built into this, you said?
Yes, light spree's built in.
That's probably why the text on...
I'd recommend just like going into keybinds, player setup, your customized controls, put Halo 3 spree announcer, and going all the way and decreasing the announcer volume to be nothing. But then I believe I'd have to give out, and then light spree should be by default on.
But if the Halo 3 thing was a thing already, why did you just include that one instead of light spray?
I'd much just rather use the light spree code. So it's a little lighter. And also, Halo 3 was never included. You, I think, turned that on?
Well, I have
so
like...
I just...
Wait a minute. Sound opener... No, it wasn't customized
It's,
controls, I
for
think.
some people, it's a default inclusion. But for me, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot to enable that.
It was pretty...
So what I did is I implement it in the wand, so I just can.
Oh, I have the jibbing sound wad also as an optional thing.
That's fair enough.
Just wanted to include the 1,255 random meme sounds that I've made. Screw with the bow, you get the horn. I am the light bringer. I am the fucking universe. Oh shit. Okay, Doom-Mask is joining, okay. Jesus Christ, yeah, the rifle is quite a beast. Ooh.
Yeah, if all two hit, it's over.
Is the headshot text supposed to be like visible globally or just for yourself? Because I think I'm seeing like
it's visible globally.
Okay. So now I know exactly how it's shown. It's probably through an A_log.
Because I couldn't change the obituaries depending on headshot,
yeah.
so I just decided to make that a global text for
that's
the
well, that's fair
obituaries.
actually. Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, what a rocket! Oh, I got all these chipping sounds. I have a feeling... it might be a compatibility flag, but like every time I'm spawning I cannot really look around. Only up and down really. That might be a vanilla compatibility limitation that is on or something, but it would be nice.
That might be because of I might have forgot to put that on, and because what I did to enable which also seems to be quite broken here, because I keep telefragging people when I spawn.
No, well...
I might have to disable that after this game, but TL_smart spawns might have to be disabled. Because what that does is it essentially... It's meant for like duels and whatnot, and I was trying to give it some stress testing here, but there's clearly some issues with it, so... I'm gonna have to put a hold on that. Basically what it does is you have or spawn farthest, SP_spawn farthest. Plus you have you know, the command TL_smart spawn thing. What that does is it adds a small bit of randomness to spawn farthest, because that basically doesn't have randomness,
but,
and it deterministically spawns you as far away as possible.
But why is the view locked like horizontally? Every time I spawn, I don't think I've gotten this in like vanilla Deathmatch.
Triple kill.
So that might be a like some
with that. Because all I did is I made it so it teleports. Basically, every spawn is marked on the map. I made it so like every spawn gets marked when you spawn in it, and randomly the game will just spawn you into a one of those spawns that the game generates for you, and that kind of, I think that's breaking, is what's happening, and I need to fix that. Because I would always just...
Alright, yeah, so it's part of the mod, yeah.
Part of the mod. It is broken. I should probably put on teleport no stop, is my issue. I think I can't remember which one I used, but it does seem to,
that might actually, yeah,
whatever teleport.
Yeah,
whatever
that might
teleport function I used in ACS probably broke.
Because I feel like it's kind of an extended sort of teleport freeze that I feel like it's happening. It's not half a second, it's like something more.
Double kill. Triple kill in the lead.
I get overkill. No, I couldn't. I was thinking...
Probably end up,
I was thinking if the light spray text would actually replace the overkill text from Halo 3, but nope. Well, it probably does, but I didn't get it.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I probably should have mentioned that.
Oh yeah, there's all fires for some of the weapons as well, yeah.
All fires just now exists on...
Oh my god.
Weapons. It's not a hold or... You're not almost all the weapons, it's there as a option in case I need to use it.
Gonna have the chat ball visible. There it is.
That's a bit broken.
You must die. So SV_spawn farthest is on. That might be problematic for deathmatch. Especially with...
Just turn off TL_smart spawns. Turn that off. That's a special command.
TL_
smart spawns, one word.
spawns 0.
0. See if that works. It should work because it should disable. Because first of all, we keep like sometimes just getting telefragged.
Yeah, that's what I was worried. I was wondering if that was the spawn farthest flag, or yeah, that was actually your thing.
That's probably. I'm gonna have to do more testing with
God damn it! What's the range of this flamethrower?
Completely pushing that out.
I'm playing Pyro essentially. Pyro from TF2. Oh yeah, somebody did headshot me with a super shotgun. I don't think I actually set a time or frag limit.
We don't.
Frag limit could be 40. Time limit 10. I would have 10 is too much. Time limit 8 maybe.
The sun is just in my eyes from the curtain in front of my window. It's not like it's
over here. It's more like the moon is in my eyes.
Yeah.
Although even more, the
like
light behind my freaking screen is in my eyes. But yeah, it's fine.
Or up ahead.
Freaking random sword over here on the map.
Yeah, that's where the exit is.
Oof. Ow. Have a hard time aiming at people's heads. There we go. That wasn't even a headshot. What the hell?
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I think the way it's all calculated, but...
This auto-aim thing, like, server-wise, I don't think it is. Why would it be? I think things would be probably very easy with headshots. Or, like, people wouldn't get any headshots.
Yeah, that's the issue. You don't. I've tested it.
Is the energy sword here? Doom Mask is asking.
Yes, that's the HF blade. You can get the HF blade and it functions similarly. You have you get shot forward when you swing it, and what do you call it? If you look at somebody, you get shot even further.
Yeah. Oi, oi, oi.
So it's like an energy sword functionality for the most part.
You died for the lead.
You are an idiot. Ha 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 ha. Freaking jibbing sound. Oh! So, enemies will always jib from the rockets. I like that.
You died for the lead.
That was a jibbing sound.
You lost the lead.
The enemies always get from rockets. It's a
Oh, there is another.
There's
another HUD. I was wondering if there was another HUD, and there is. I gotta do the freaking chat bot again. There it is. That was a headshot.
A lot of people here.
I feel like I have to aim. Like, obviously the sprites are going to be wherever they are, but like I feel like I have to aim a little bit higher than the Master Chief's head.
Yeah, you do. It's a bit weird.
It also, like, old Z-Dooms, and I think even like current GZ-Dooms sort of crosshair placement is also off.
It is.
Double kill.
It's a.
Yeah, there we go.
It's an error with that. GZ Doom's crosshair placement will always be off because it's sort of just a picture.
But headshots do double damage? Triple damage.
5-minute warning.
Yeah, it used to be double, and then I think it was like...
Yeah, well, even with triple damage, it doesn't seem that, like, terrible. Pretty much
It
feels like
doesn't actually
normal
feel like
deathmatch.
triple damage.
That's the normal shotgun. Is that a bot? Oh, no, that was the number player. Their aim was very spazzy. I thought that was a bot. There goes Hera. Jesus Christ. Ow. Didn't get anybody with that grenade. One thing I think you could do with explosives in general is like add some transparency to the explosion effects.
I could. That's not something I thought about because it doesn't like my brain doesn't tell me to do that. But yeah, I think it would help. Now that you
Well, it's kind of my vanilla Doom 2. Well, it's not even vanilla Doom 2, but it's kind of my sort of pedanticism for the way that Z Doom treats Doom 2, like with the transparent explosions and everything. And well, it's kind of more Boom instead of Z Doom, but yeah, like the explosions are transparent. Ties a bit to like Boom dehacked stuff, I think. Oh, that was close. Oh my god. Wait.
3 frags left.
I can't actually pick up health past 50 HP.
Yeah, you can't. 50 HP is the limit. You have your armor as the rest of your HP is armor that you can.
I think I started with 100, or was it 50?
Yeah, you start with 100 health. We start with 150 health total. His armor is equal to health.
So you're kind of doing the
using.
opposite that what I did with Insanity Deathmatch, where you start with 100 health, but 200 is your maximum. So you can pick up medkits and stim packs and medipacks up to 200, even after you
cannot
spawn.
increase your health past 50, but then armor regenerates naturally. I think there's the normal HUD. If you use the vanilla HUD, it kind of what do you call it? The main HUD, the Halo style helmet HUD.
Yeah.
It on full screen. If you use full screen HUD, tells you what the tells you your armor count for by default.
Jesus,
So
I
the top
cannot
is
aim.
Your upper. So it always shows you your armor. But if you run out of armor and it goes into your health pool, your health pool will be shown below. Yeah, I don't know what HUD you're using. You could be using the Bathy HUD, which is will tell you.
I'm not using the
values at
smaller
once.
smaller HUD.
Okay, using
For
the full
the-
screen, like the helmet HUD.
I mean, yeah, I can use that where the shield bar is visible.
Yeah, shield bar. That's the default HUD.
Yeah.
That's the default full screen HUD. Bathy HUD is the non-full screen and is
I know how to get the BFG.
there for people who like it, but you kind of have to somewhat understand the
Double kill.
there's a certain amount of understanding you have to have with the mods.
Yeah.
Health value versus health, armor value versus health value.
I remember this rifle. I think it's a little bit like either faster or like this. The animations are just like a little bit smoother. So
Yeah, animations are smoother.
Double kill.
They used to be a lot more choppy. It was supposed to mimic Doom's vanilla style, but then a lot of people didn't like that. So I was like, alright. And so Bathy came along and he
Killing spree. Double kill.
oh my god. Ah,
you
damn it.
also can change yourself to Doom Guy. I don't know if you noticed, but
Oh
there's a
yeah,
pink
yeah, I
Doom
did.
Guy running around. He changed it to
You actually
changed
sound
it
like Doom
with
Guy
a,
after that.
Double kill.
change all the
It's funny that the mugshot is in a completely different place than the health and shield. Chickens out.
because yeah, you have a biometrics
Ow!
If you use the normal Master Chief, technically. There's a bit of lore I decided to implement about the armor and how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be within the AOE universe. It's called Torlation armor, and
You failed.
basically it's supposed to be Mjolnir armor, but like you can use it as a normal Marine or an ODST. But like the issue with it is that it uses basically Argent energy, which is gotten from hell. Somebody's abusing voice chat. Or what the hell is that?
I'm pretty sure that should be turned off. I set SV_allow voice chat to 0, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Where are you hearing that? Because
I just heard some music constantly in my ear and it never went away. It's gone now.
It's off. It wasn't from the server wherever you heard it from.
It's probably from the jib sounds. I probably got
It could be that. Yeah.
Played the jib sound.
There are random stuff in there. I wasn't expecting it to be this frequent because of the rocket launcher, but or the grenades.
Okay. Grenade.
That's actually one thing. Like speaking of the explosives, or the weapons, when I pick up the rocket launcher, the grenade is still ahead in the selection order. So like when I
did that on purpose. It's because you're supposed to have a grenade bind, but I know a lot of people don't have that grenade bind. So what I did is you can use the 5 as a pseudo grenade bind by default.
Yeah, but I'd still go for the rocket launcher first if you have it picked up, because if I want to use the rocket launcher, I'm going to like be pressing 5 immediately and then pressing the fire button, but then I see myself throwing grenades instead of firing rockets. So I would have the grenade, or the rocket launcher ahead of the grenades. I did it again basically. If you watch my stream after this, you'll see how many times I've basically done that.
You've died for the lead. Lead lost.
That's just me personally, but like I'm just so used to not just Doom Deathmatch, but many deathmatch games in general where I just pick up an explosive weapon. I know where it's designated in. I press its like weapon bind and immediately hold fire to like fire it immediately.
I have no idea why, but like the plasma gun is rad for some reason. I never noticed that before.
Plasma gun.
Plasma gun uses red projectiles, even though it should be using
Uses hang on, oh, that's the plasma
pink.
gun.
It should be using pink, but it's like
That's very interesting.
Probably a sprite conflict that I didn't notice.
Maybe, but what could make that? What format are the sprites?
It's like for some reason it's a palette conflict.
So what format are the?
They're not paletted. Most things aren't paletted. Unless I notice a issue.
So they're true color PNGs.
Yeah, they're not.
Well,
they're
that shouldn't be.
generally.
That should have the palette should
I should
affect
probably
that.
keep them as paletted.
No.
No.
That's what you shouldn't do. No. Because true color PNGs should be independent of any palette. So I don't know why this happens.
That's what I should do.
Oh yeah, so they aren't.
I put them on paletted.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
What I need to start doing is make them paletted, so they follow the Doom palette by default, and then turn them on to true color. I should do that. I just don't, because I just use one. Because I like everything following the vanilla Doom palette. But,
yeah.
Because the vanilla Doom palette does look pretty good. At least in my opinion.
And
pretty versatile in what colors there are. Yeah, plasma's like really hard to see because it's all red for some reason.
Wait.
I don't know why, whoever just threw a grenade at my face. And it just bounced off.
How many shots does it take for the, like, for plasma to kill, basically? Like, in how many plasma shots does a player kill? Is it 5 or something?
They do like 26 damage apiece.
So 4, or actually no more than that, because
5.
6 shots.
6 shots, yes.
I don't know if it could be more damaging, but I don't know. This is also because I'm playing on painkiller with 115 ping, so like ping is heavily relevant on projectile firing in Zenjonum. So
yeah,
if this was a Euroboro server or I just in general had a lower ping, I would probably be like a little bit better.
it
with the
is
plasma
generally considered the weakest weapon in the mod.
Well, I would
like,
if it's a
too much.
kind of a plasma variant, then I would actually just make it a little bit stronger.
I'm
Probably-
saying relative to the mod, it's
Right.
it's the weakest. It's considered the weakest. So.
I mean, if it's a pickup that's rare enough as it is in Doom deathmatch maps, then I would probably like take the liberty of just buffing it a little bit. Probably make it like
I'm gonna
30.
buff the
Just
firing
not
rate.
much.
Half
but like,
of it is the fire.
well, maybe rate of fire could be good, but like if you go and buff the damage, then you don't have to do much of that because 30 would be enough to kill opponents in 5 hits. Because everyone has 150 stack.
Yeah, I could.
Just do basic maths with damage versus player health. That's
funny is,
how you determine the
funny
damage
is
of weapons.
that you can headshot with the plasma gun. You have to be really precise, but you can do it. So yeah, it's a little bit busted.
Pretty okay.
That. Yeah.
Oh, there's one mod
Really
I
only
should have
doing
actually
this
loaded with this. There's my frag death ratio mod. I should have actually loaded that in, but it's fine.
You've taken the lead.
Frigid Outpost
Lost.
from Crayon Deathmatch.
Died.
I like the Doom guy also has a jumping sound.
Lead taken. Lead.
Ow! Shotgun
Tried
is
to fix
very
some
powerful.
errors with
You've
that
taken
earlier.
the lead. Double kill.
Oh, I nearly missed my grenade.
When using
was just too
Freon
late.
maps, I had to fix some errors. That's what 8.03 is all about.
Lead taken.
Yay! These death sounds are hilarious. I'm a little curious how you did the headshot stuff because is it a separate actor constantly like following
ACS
a
script.
AC script, okay. So is it like determining like where in the player's
where
hitbox
it
was
determines
fired? Okay.
how high up it hit compared to relative to some. It was given to me by TDRR, and I've just been abusing.
That's
the hell
probably
out
the
of it,
best.
reverse
Yeah,
back out.
that's probably the best way to go by it. There are also like some hackier ways to do like a freaking actor that constantly follows the player, checking if
Constantly
that
follows,
actor was
yeah.
hit, but that's not the best way to do it.
Then
Obituaries
if
don't.
the actor's hit, it explodes.
Yeah, obituaries don't
depending on
register
the
that
amount
way.
of-
The enemies chipping from this is hilarious as well. The rifle.
It happens way less often than it used to, but yeah, the rifle gibbing is fun.
Oh my god. Take a grenade, you son of a... Where did that grenade go? Oh, it was
The mod.
bouncing slowly underwater. Now you didn't die to my grenade.
I fixed some of the complaints people had with the mods and sounds. For some reason, I just didn't add the full bolt sounds. Like it was literally just like if you when you pulled it back, it made a sound. But
Yeah.
it both looked weird and sounded weird. So, all right, let me go fix that. So I grabbed the rest of the bolt sounds.
What? Where's Orange Power says on my chat, what a strange HUD for HP and armor. Well, have you played Halo? I do have to admit, the obituaries are slightly covering it, so if it could be brought down a little bit, the HP and
I could,
shield,
yeah.
that would be nice. Or you could
think
make
there's-
somehow a separate sort of obituary or a kill feed
5-minute
thing
warning.
through ACS, which floppy disk mod has done, and that's, as far as I know, the only mod that has done a separate kill feed from the messages. But I think that the easier route would be to bring the HP and shield
Bring it
HUD a
down,
little
yeah.
bit further down.
It actually just so happens I scale my text in a specific way.
Yeah.
Just by default, I have my text scaled. But like the first kill is actually
Ding.
just so happens to perfectly fit.
Double kill. Triple kill. Overkill.
Oh my god, all these chipping sounds. I got a headshot from afar with an SMG. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, none of the.
I don't know if this would be a good idea, but like, given that the rifle is just always a one-shot kill, would it be a good idea to make it like a two-shot kill except for headshots? You'd need to be very accurate with it.
No, they already
though.
have the.
Yeah.
We have the other rifle, the railgun replacement neon weapons that does that function.
Okay.
It also just so happens to be a limitation of the fact that armor is at 100%. Basically, armor is 100%. Does 100% of all health taken. It's from the armor. So what ends up happening is that
Lead lost.
I didn't get anybody
if the
with
player
that.
takes no armor or takes, I can't fully remember, but since the armor is a form of health, the headshot scripts do not actually allow for one-shot headshots to happen unless the weapon itself one-shots. So it just kind of it broke. Because I was trying to make it so the railgun did just that.
Double kill.
But instead it's a two-shot no matter what. Because for some reason the math, even though the math worked out, the actual weapon itself did not one-shot to the head. Which if I had to guess is because of the armor discrepancy. The fact that armor and health is its own separate. In Doom code, but in this it's basically used unified, so it just kind of it breaks stuff.
Damn, I
There's a
was
lot of things.
very, very close. Wait,
Yeah,
was there a spread thing at all? Oh, I think I might have the new
New
full
spread.
screen HUD. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I couldn't see the spread because I had the Skull Tag style full screen HUD on.
Lead lost.
Bit of an over, I don't know if it's oversight, but a bug still. Oi. Now we can see the spread and the rank in the bottom. Yeah, I did it again. For freaking, yeah, I was expecting a rocket launcher in my hands when I pressed 5, but I had grenades instead.
okay, I can easily fix that.
Yeah.
That's not hard to fix.
Since players have grenades regardless, then I think, yeah, just having the rocket launcher before that would be a lot better. Like, whether they have the grenade throwing bind set or not, I think it would be still pretty,
I got it.
like, a lot better if the rocket launcher was ahead of the grenades.
It should have been, and honestly, I was thinking about it when I implemented all of the code that tells the game to
GG's Gloom Genetics. Thank you for testing this with us.
yeah, it has been good. I think, yeah, I've gotten some pretty alright feedback so far. With the, we haven't gotten a railgun yet. No, it's because the Aeon maps don't have railguns. Only the Neon maps do. At least to my memory, only Neon maps have railguns. Yeah, you have the M1 Garand has not shown up yet, in other words, which is basically an option. It's just like a weaker Mosin. That's its entire goal. Is to be a Mosin, but not. It's a bit weaker, but it generally fulfills a very similar role. But hey, an A12.
You double kill for the lead.
Wilfred guy's pretty good. Well, Wilfred also happened to leave, I guess, but yeah, they were playing pretty well.
Lost. You died.
Oof. Oh my god, what a grenade! That sent me up to the skies, holy hell. Joe back soon, just taking a break. Yeah, all
Got a
good.
zebra again. It's the sword.
Oh, goddamn auto mod. Stupid auto mod resetting, like, I don't know, every some days. Auto mod is just shit. Ah! I think that there might be some freaking setting for me to, like... Oh, damn it! I'm using something like...
5-minute warning.
Like, all curse words are basically, like, blacklisted words, so I gotta, like, clear some of those out. So that auto mod doesn't just constantly flag them, and then it occasionally gets reset, and then it flags them again, and yeah.
Yeah, it is weird. Like,
It censors everything
'cause
now,
I
it
messaged,
sucks.
I
It's not really
subscribed
Twitch's...
earlier.
It's not really Twitch's
And
fault.
it,
I mean, sometimes they just don't understand like what channels wants what in terms of the in terms of the chat. Gloom Genetics says on my chat, I was surprised on how OP the rifle was. Kind of make the shotgun a bit useless. I disagree. The shotgun's really freaking good. I think the spread is just a lot more random, of course, but
There's one with the vanilla shotgun. The spread is random, but there's always one pellet that hits direct on.
fully
One
accurate.
of the
Yeah.
pellets always hits, yeah, completely accurate. So it's not completely bad in that regard, and it made it so much more consistent to use as a as an option at medium range.
I actually haven't gotten the chance to use the SSG too many times.
But yeah, I don't know if anyone can tell, the battle rifle replaces the super shotgun. So it is supposed to be a good weapon.
Gloomgenic says, I just realized, lol,
it
I didn't
replaces
turn
your-
off auto aim, but I'm pretty sure auto aim isn't a thing here regardless.
Yeah, it's not in. You cannot, the weapons are, have the plus no auto aim flag on them.
Yeah. Unless Gloom Genetics you played without like free look on, that's a little bit like more problematic. This pretty much
You shouldn't
demands
be able
free
to
look.
hit
Free look.
anything if you have,
Yeah.
because if anyone's above you, you're just kind of screwed.
Whoa! I just sent you up the skies with that. Oh, Aura's with us.
Yeah,
Aura said earlier on my stream that I was doing homework, and then oh, damn it, he was gonna join us.
Yeah. I wanted Bridge here today. He didn't, show up now. I guess he's just busy. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Probably makes sense that he's unable to make it, but yeah, I wanted to.
not know
You were
who was
gonna
fucking
originally
with.
make this a TSPG session, and I'm like, yeah, I'd actually rather have it here. And so we have it
I
here.
think it really
It's
has
doing
mattered,
pretty well.
yeah. I mean, oh, damn it. Both are public sessions anyway. Although I advertised the Sentinel sessions a bit wider.
Yeah.
Pretty much every multiplayer Discord I can that has Zenjodom activity. Okay, now I'm starting to feel the spread of the shotgun.
Yeah, the vanilla SSG is kind of weaker than the. It's definitely one of the best weapons in the mod, so.
Oh, yeah, there was an
I
auto
actually made a
shotgun I
tier
didn't get to
list
use.
of the auto shotgun, yeah.
1 frag left.
It's not very good unless you like spray it at a crowd.
Doom Mask wins, holy hell. Congrats.
I've seen him before, yeah.
He's by now pretty much a regular in my Sentinel sessions.
I've peeked him out a couple of times, I think, from FAP.
Next map is gonna be
He's
funky.
taking my own, like,
Lead taken.
Oh! Doom Mask is like, what now? Oh, hello, Bridge.
What?
Hey,
Well,
Bridge.
hello, Bridge.
I was just talking about you.
We're having a hell of a lobby here. It's just talking about you. Fuck!
Fuck!
Ah!
Illegal! Arrest that man.
I like that you don't really care if like people like publicly ping spam you, but then like when somebody's just like, oh, I was just talking about you. Fuck!
Hello, man. You guys still going?
Yeah, absolutely. We're having a hell of
Yeah,
a
we're
session
still
here.
going.
We
Let's finish my breakfast.
barely even started, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm also streaming the session. Oh, damn it! Genetics says, have you played floppy disk mode? Absolutely. I've basically provided with ICO the environment on developing it and testing it. That's Euroboros, the European open hosting service. That's now part of TSPG as a European node. So I've played it. It's a really funny mod.
Yeah, won the cackle last year.
Oh yes, it did as well. Yeah.
So it's pretty good. I'm trying to because the bulk of this mod development has happened last year and this year. Trying to see if what do you call it? If enough notoriety happens to this mod for
Whoa, that's loud.
when I cackle. Holy
Oh yeah,
shit!
oh yeah, Bridge. I think your config may have reset yet again because there's a new Zenjono beta. I don't know why the betas do that. I don't know. It's shit, but yeah, you have to do things. It's been really painful for Shakar especially, but yeah.
You've tied for the lead.
I've got a new pair of headphones and like the default sounds, or the volume, or not default sounds, but the volume that I have had for Zenjono sounds a little bit louder compared to the older headphones.
You can eat all.
So I can only imagine like how loud it can get if I actually had like default sound options.
Why is my cursor on my screen? Fuck.
What?
On Zenjono, the cursor's like on the center right. Like,
Oh, it could be. Check Alt Tab. I think Windows might be doing its firewall thing. Yeah. Firewall security shit.
That was rude.
Yeah, I mean.
So I need a fucking.
There's a way to get the original config from somewhere in AppData and stuff like that. Shakar knows it. She went through the painful process of trying to find the original config. You can also do it through the console or something. Hey. Yeah, this mod has gone through a significant amount of changes. The main thing is the implementation of headshots, and
headshot.
Yeah, you gotta aim a little bit higher from the player's head, basically, not just because of Zenjonom's like the crosser versus where the shots are actually going, but like the hitbox of the player is also slightly higher than the sprites. So.
Yeah, I might need to change that. I'll make it.
That needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
It's like the hitbox doesn't match the player's one.
But it's also done through ACS by checking like the player's hitbox's like height and where the shots hit in terms of the hitbox's height.
I'll have to fix the math on that. Probably make it ever so slightly
You've taken the lead. Double kill.
lower. Cause yeah, I changed the player sprite from just being the vanilla Doom one to the
BFG? Yeah, that's the rifle, yeah. We're having a hell of a session here. What, 9 players? Pretty much.
No.
Oh, that shot. I think that, yeah, the jumping height is also a little bit higher. And yeah, there's barely any air control, which is fair enough. This is a Halo mod, after all. Although I don't know if Halo has, or had it.
You have less air control. You have slightly more air control than vanilla, but it's not by that much.
Yeah.
Because vanilla air control is completely.
Well, vanilla. You
I see
mean
them,
vanilla,
American.
or do you mean vanilla, or do you mean Xandronum's default? Because Xandronum has
Xandronum is
has
different.
insane air control.
Yeah.
G-Doom doesn't. And I use G-Doom air control for this mod
Okay, yeah.
by default. So I ended up.
yeah, I'm just curious. I have no strong feelings about it.
Actually, it is Skulltag air control that Xandronum has.
Frags left.
Sorry, I'm just nerding out for no reason.
Triple frag left. Almost kill.
Oh my god! I went on a rampage with the rocket launcher at the end there. Holy hell. She did break, my brain hurts. Well, you deserve it after that win, Doom Mask. The one win before this map, I think. Or the map where I won.
You lost the lead. Lead lost.
Oi, 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 oi.
Battle Rifle feels pretty good. That's fucking accurate too, holy shit. I was miles away from you.
It's pinpoint accurate.
Yeah. Not a big fan of the plasma, but that might just be my ping, like projectile.
It is,
Because
yeah,
you're
I was
saying
saying the
work
same as well,
very well.
yeah. But,
Projectiles are very small as well.
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
The sprites, like
The sprites are broken.
yeah, they are paletted PNGs instead of true color PNGs, so there's a bit of a sprite or like a palette conflict with
The
the
battle
map
rifle
set
will
or
be
something.
doing work for me.
It's very good.
That black skin I find really hard. That color shouldn't exist.
Yeah,
Bloom
that's
Genetics
color?
character, I cannot see them. They're
Yeah.
black. It's like almost black.
that's really the fault of the skin. But yeah, it is like you could
Yeah, isn't it meant to be some
Probably-
stuff that's like neutral and doesn't change?
yeah, like you could color some areas like sort of gray, sort of light gray
Yeah.
on the armor, or just a completely
I'd have
different
to
color.
restart the entire thing.
I cannot see it in this.
I wonder if you actually have sector light mode set to the default one. You can change that
I
from
might. That probably has reset because it's yeah.
yeah, so you can change that from options, display options, OpenGL options, preferences, yeah, and sector light mode. I recommend setting that to bright. I think it's dark by default as always. Ah.
But different feels better than the last time we played.
Yeah.
I tried setting mine to software, which is even brighter than standard. And now it's just like the
I think
software one.
bright is the brightest, but yeah, anything brighter than dark is just like recommended. I don't know why the default one, even in Xandronum, still is dark, given that this is a multiplayer-oriented mod where you actually need to see other players.
Yeah, like legibility is prime importance.
Yeah. Oh my god, I
Good
am
job
loving
with
this rocket
Apple
launcher.
import Sometimes.
Kill.
Whee! Oh, I even rocket jumped. Ow. Yeah, these headphones feel so different to the VMK20s. Like
What weapon number is the rocket launcher?
that's
Five,
in
five.
slot. That's in slot
Yeah,
5.
because
I already
Let's
gave
get rid of
feedback on that.
Grenade
Yeah.
should be a completely different bind.
Well, grenade could be in the
Or,
same bind, but I already told that like the rocket launcher should be before
Grenade
the
should
grenade in the
probably be
selection.
like, yeah.
Be much cooler to make grenades like G, and it's just a supplementary thing that you can do.
Yeah, that's already in the mod. Only
Yeah, but
issue
that-
is, I know a lot of players don't do that, so I just was like, let's make a bootleg bind. You can just hit 5 if you want.
Yeah, and another issue is that like you can do like custom actions and binds for them in a mod, but you cannot assign key binds to them, so the user has to do that separately.
But yeah.
That's kind of a bad thing.
That's exaggerated.
But just in case, like, people don't do that, MAME has added it as a separate weapon as well. But that's also why I
they
said
can all
that.
find. They make it like 0 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could make it 0.
like you could keep
There
it
is a
at.
weapon slot on 8 already if you find the freeze launcher. I replaced it with a fuel rod cannon, which is on 8.
Yeah. But you well, like I already said this before, but you could keep the grenades at 5, but make the rocket launcher like be before that, because it's a weapon you don't have at spawn, and when you pick it up,
Yeah,
people
I
are
could
just
keep it there.
expected to just switch to that immediately instead of the grenades.
Yeah.
So you could keep them the grenades at 5, but yeah, make the rocket launcher before that. Oh, hi there.
3 frags left.
Ow! I still got you.
2 frags left. Double kill. One frag left.
Yeah, I think maybe the rate of fire for the plasma gun might be a little bit better of an upgrade than damage, because rate of fire is a little bit
If I
more.
mean, will make it easier to hit people.
Yeah, it's a
We'll
little
get
bit,
that
little bit
damage.
more equal to like even higher ping players. They know where the
It
stream
has
of
been
projectiles
out
is going
many,
more.
many times, and it just kind of still feels about the same.
Make the projectiles hitbox bigger.
Why does the grenade have its own?
Do you mean its own like throwing bind? I couldn't figure out how to swap to rocket launcher for so long.
You
It's
lost the lead.
in
I'm fucking
slot
like
5.
The sand random defaults are so shit.
We already talked about it in the Hellforge VC.
Why is there no 1080p selection for Zandro?
Oh my god. Okay, so there is, but OpenGL is buggy as hell. It's a leftover bug from GZ Doom. So what you need to do is quit the server, start Zenjonum in single player software renderer,
Fuck me.
then go to the video options, select the 1080p resolution, quit Zenjonum, start it again in OpenGL, and then quit again, and then connect to the server. It's
I'm not doing
okay.
it. Just,
I think there is
I've
some
never-
setting to actually like wait a minute. There was some, is it vid underscore width and let's see, vid underscore
Hello there.
hello there. What about depth width? Okay, yeah. So bridge in the console type. I'll send these commands actually to you and like. In Discord, there we go. Send message. So copy that line and then paste it in the console. See if that changes it. If it doesn't, let's see.
no.
What the hell? It was something that let's see. Set mode. With oh yes.
If you go to if you go to aspect ratio
yeah.
16:9, then it's there.
Okay, so you did find it. Did you find the 1080p?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
you gotta go to the specific 16.
Yeah, that is actually another thing that might fix it, but it sometimes doesn't. It's very weird. Like I don't even know how to begin. I don't know how to begin to even explaining it, but yeah. Oh shit. Okay, now I gotta have the chat ball back. There we go.
You for the plasma
That's
pistol.
way worse.
Get it. Yeah, I did find the command like vid underscore set mode, and then you type the width, which is 1920, and then the height 1080, and I think that's it.
Yeah, I think the skin coloring is probably the biggest issue at the moment. It's because there's no like default colors.
Yeah.
That don't change. It's like the green skin now I can't see against the balls. The greenish one is someone that's kind of greeny
I could
brown.
probably make everything just brighter by naturally.
Yeah,
No,
brighter
possibly
greens.
as well,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that might work. That's very easy to do in Slate, just color remap.
Easiest option, otherwise it's just kind of in the mod. It's hard to
Oh my god, the grenades.
2 frags left. 1 frag left.
Sorry, say again, Jack.
You were talking about color maps, right?
Yeah, well, like the player sprite basically is just like all green, so you could slightly sort of exploit the color with the custom color of yours, including like completely pitch black, so you can become slightly invisible in some darker maps. This is slightly brighter maps, like
that should be
slightly
okay.
brighter map, so you can actually just distinguish any sort of player silhouette out of these brighter textures.
Yep.
Let's see.
That never came up in playtesting because I have a TN panel, so everything's just like fuck.
Double kill.
Ow. Oh, what a shot. It wasn't even a headshot, I thought it was.
Killing spree.
Double kill.
I think kill's pretty quick.
Excuse me, I'm
Battle
in need of
rifle's
medical
definitely the best
attention.
gun.
Yeah. SMG is very nice as well,
Double kill.
like short to mid range.
Towards the mid range.
shit.
Then you have the assault rifle, which you can sometimes find over lightning guns.
I would have said the battle rifle is the best, like, just all-round gun.
Yeah,
Good
it
at all
pretty much is
ranges.
that.
Yeah.
the option.
I've got pretty well, and also for me because I've got high ping, it negates that because it's a hit scan, so it just feels big.
Double kill.
Even the BFG weapons are a hit scan, so
Hit scan always feels good to me. With my obscene ping.
I was
Just
thinking
make every weapon hit
you should
scan,
get,
which
not
will
ex-
always win.
I was
Easy.
thinking when because I was kind of like, 'cause I knew I talked to you about it, and I'm like, I bet you'll be here. So I was jokingly gonna tell Capelli to host a server on what's the name of it? Rather than hosting on TSPG, to host it on
Of the Sentinel sessions.
ADR. So to host it on ADR
yeah.
as a joke, or for Bridge to get good ping for once. Because this mod really is not designed around having high ping, although it works pretty well.
Well, neither is
I
any
guess
others in
it is,
Journal mod, really.
Yeah, but you were like, I remember there's a point you made where it's like, you should re-enable auto aim because you know people with high pings will
Yeah.
have issues, and I'm like, I don't think I can think of a single game designed around high ping. It's just like cube.
Well, normally that's taken care of by the netcode.
Yeah.
Yeah, the netcode just sucks for Zandro. I don't
right.
mind that.
Aura says on my chat, like, Sanjonum is just not made for high ping. Like, no, the source point in general.
Yeah.
Well,
It
that's
is
fine.
very
Like,
much, yeah.
you know, I'm not expecting Zandronum to magically
Wait.
awesome for my ping.
I don't play much Sandrona, but I
Where's everyone?
do play
I'm
some.
gonna lose because I can't find someone to shoot.
I think the ping kind of matters on that, but usually I get pretty fairly good ping on
Double kill.
Odomex. Thing is, I never really have opportunities to play on Zandrona.
Well, you get plenty every
I
Friday.
will be
and-
making an Odomax version of this mod.
Oh, really?
That'd be cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, because of the fact that DSC hack is coming, I can just make a DSC.
Yeah,
hack
that's
too.
true. Yes. Yes.
Kill.
Just don't expect anyone to play it because
Killing spree.
the servers are kind of dead on OMX. I think the last, every time I boot up OMX for literally no reason, like it's either like
I got 10
zero,
kills.
there's either 0 players on or like 1, and like that's
Yeah,
It pretty much comes down
Automax
to
is not
like
commonly
sessions.
played.
Pretty much comes down to sessions hosted on the source board. Same
We made an OMX, we made an OMX,
map set, yeah, for Hortamix.
Oh yeah.
so
Yeah,
there'll be,
I played that once. I think it was like the official OMX, some official like OMX server or something. I don't know if it was official. I think the dev was on there at the time.
Could be
There's just
Cable
one
Air's
site.
servers. He's a Hortamix
Okay.
developer.
the what was that trying to remember? Automax is
Oh yeah, then there's the Kexport, which actually had like
yeah,
probably
export.
the
It's also
the
designed
worst
with
fucking
export.
lag I've ever experienced.
Double kill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I also designing the
almost got that.
almost.
Me and some friends wanted to play like Calv Revealed on it or something, but like
Like,
we could not
the
go
Kexport.
with us, like get like yeah, on the Kexport
Not
we
like
like
too much
really
of that,
could not figure out how to get custom
that
mods.
would help a lot. That would probably fix the grenade issue. Just the rocket launcher is the higher priority item.
You've lost the lead.
Wait, what's? Oh, this is the shotgun. Yeah, auto shotgun.
it's a very easy
I love
fix,
the auto
just
shotgun.
was thinking.
Ow.
Yeah, just change the priority. And that probably deal
Yeah.
with the issue.
Yeah,
The auto shotgun
but
is fun. Although I haven't found a single. Well, no, I have.
like
We haven't
Zenjorum.
found any of the weapons for Neon yet. We have not found a sticky bomb launcher. We haven't found a.
Well, could that be because like the spawn Eon flag was off?
Double kill.
The spawn Neon flag shouldn't matter. It should matter
Okay,
whether or not
okay.
the maps have the.
All right. Okay.
I think you playing it with what is it, 3?
Skill 3. Yes.
Yeah, you should be playing.
might be
turn
it.
it up to skill 4.
Ah. Well, we might have to. We don't have to restart the server, but yeah, we have to like do a change map in the middle of that for it to take effect. So. Yeah, I'll do that probably after this match.
Yeah, a lot of the testing was to get those weapons tested because I know the vanilla roster feels very good. It's the new Eon roster that might be off.
Eon, off. Have the auto shotty. Ah. Hey. Man,
Yeah, the
that
auto
Mosin
shotty is
pierces
its
through the
own
freaking
weapon.
super shield as well.
Yeah, designed to do that. Doesn't one top shot, but it pierces through.
Or says I also suggest making the burst rifle feel more responsive when you hit people. I don't know.
It feels pretty damn responsive already.
Yeah,
Like
I think I'm getting pretty good hits with it. Like
that's what the green puffs are for. Those are.
I wonder-
Armor versus
I wonder if there could be like a hit sound as well or something with all the weapons.
Yeah, I could add a hit sound.
That could just add like general responsiveness to like all the weapons when you just hit
'Cause
people.
I think I brought
Bit
that
of-
up
bit
with
more feedback.
Brought that up with Bathy, who's the code developer. He stated that I think the mod in general feels like it has enough because of the green pops that come out when you hit armor. That it's really not needed to add any more visual or auditorial feedback in general.
You wanted visual and auditory, like
Yes,
you wanted both.
that would be
Yeah.
Both.
preferable. Yeah.
I think
That
the
goes a lot,
feedback
yeah.
is pretty high as it is, but I guess I could try that. Have to find a good sound for it though,
5 minutes.
because I did not. Halo doesn't
Well,
have one on its own, and
The reason is you want to have it so that you can tell, like audio-wise, if you're hitting
Yeah.
shield or flesh.
Yeah.
Like, there's a visual feedback. You see the green puff or the red blood.
yeah, you have to be
audio.
close to an enemy to hear those audio sounds.
Yeah, you want to hear.
You
You
could
want to
probably
be like,
find a way to.
yeah.
I made a very simple like hit sound sort of ACS bit of code to Skulltag Fortress. Like it's very simple to do.
Yeah. I'll have to find some good hit sounds.
Oh yeah, this is one of those. This is one of those
Freaking
trackers that just
Live
doesn't loop for whatever reason. So I think it just has an infinite freaking ending. So the rest of the map is just silent without any music.
I had music disabled for the most part. Even though I really like picking Doom map music, it's just like weird when I have it enabled for myself, especially when I'm just talking to people. So I just hear the game audio. It's just starting to become a distraction here because I'm trying to listen to Bridge or you. And I keep getting like blasts of splatter rifles and I hear. Turn that down a bit.
Never see it. You're right next to it. You were right next to it. It is actually a very, like, barely even a visible weapon pickup. It's on a player corpse right now, and it blends in very well to that corpse, so, like...
Yeah, it's quite hard to see.
Yeah, the Mosin pickup sprite, if that could be made somehow
all
better...
the pickups are quite hard. A lot of the pickups are
Oh, yeah.
hard to see, I think they probably need full bright.
2 frags left.
Oh yeah, that's what I did with Insanity Deathmatch is pickups. I just made all the pickups,
1 frag left.
weapon pickups anyway, fully bright.
I could do that. That's not hard.
Alright, Neon 13 is next. Ooh,
I mean,
classic
you're
freaking
gonna
tracker.
have to up the skill.
Oh yeah, that's true.
on the
Yeah,
go.
yeah, that's true. Thanks for reminding me. Skill 4, and then map Neon 13. Sorry for interrupting your deathmatching. We're using the skill 4 this time. Skill level switch. Sorry. Now continue. Alright, we should be seeing different weapons now. Skill is 4, yeah.
There's
okay.
a
Like, well, it's not different weapons entirely, but like some different weapons. Oh, there's a M14 or something.
yeah, there's an M16.
M16, yeah. That's what I mean.
M16 and there's an M1 Durand on certain maps.
It's like a more accurate, probably more damaging SMG is what the M16 is.
Yeah, it's less damaging, but it's more accurate. Then the LMG is a less accurate, more damaging. That can be found on Freon maps.
Double kill.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I think I still got somebody there.
Double kill.
Oh, I keep missing. Oh, there we go.
I think to grab the one weapon I saw. But I can't
Oof.
where I found it.
Oh, what's this? Sticky bomb launcher.
You already have that by
No! I didn't pick it up! God damn it. Oh, there's the blade. Yeah, now I see the freaking energy blade that Doom Mask was talking about.
Still on a grenade.
Oh, ah, damn it. Barely got a chance to strike with that. It's a very high risk, probably high reward weapon. Okay, now I got the strike with that.
because that's hiding with sticky bombs. There's an Easter egg with the sticky bombs. Not gonna tell you what it is, but it's very rare.
I'm not sure about the screen shakiness when you fire the stickies.
Does a screen shake when you fire them?
There's a bit of quaking.
That's not intended.
Yeah, it's like it's using underscore quake or something. Ow. When you fire the weapon. Oh, there we go.
The only weapon that's intended on is the Mazen.
Well, yeah, that one has it too. I don't know if you like, if this is like
probably
a weapon
that,
originally
that.
not made by you, then it could be that like there's some leftover code by the original author. There, like the
Probably
Quakes.
some leftover code from the Mosin. Either that or Baffy did some stuff to the rest of the weapons I never noticed to make the animations pop a bit.
Oh, there we
go.
Stickies are fun. Ow.
That would have been a funny.
They're a little bit jank to activate. I mean, of course, I'm used to the freaking TF2 Demo Man sticky bombs that
Yeah,
immediately
they're
just.
quickie bombs pretty
Yeah.
much. I made it since they have the quickie bomb arm time when they're activated.
Ow.
Although I think it matters, the sticky bomb launcher actually makes the arm time also last in the air. But here the arm time is only when they hit an object.
Jeez.
Yeah, they aren't like,
There.
they're very hard. Weapons are like an awful spot.
Or I'm pretty sure you're not the only one saying that Q's and Jonah just has better netcode overall. It does. You are not wrong on that. Ah,
They're able
so
to
Jonah
improve
sadly
that
just
deal.
has all the features. So damn it.
There's all
I
the
can't find.
features.
Is there a cap on how many sticky bombs you can have out?
There's 8.
8.
Yeah, so making it so that you don't fire anymore is not a good way to do that. It should, the first one you place should explode if you want to place another one. Like the gun just stopped working, and it's like, well, what the fuck's going on? There's nothing you can do to get around that.
Yeah, if the gun stops working and through a shot, you
I
really
wouldn't even
to,
have a
like,
limit. Yeah, that doesn't kill me.
Do they
You
activate
have a
by?
limit. It needs to blow up the most the longest bomb that's been out just explodes.
Yeah, I could. I'll probably end up doing
I
that. Or what I could do
do,
is,
do the bombs also explode by proximity, or do you actually have to remotely detonate them
you have
always?
to remotely detonate
Okay,
them,
with all fire.
which
yeah.
is kind of an issue with them.
Yeah, okay,
You have
that's
to, like,
the
I
issue
thought
that
I-
Bridge had. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were like you stand on them and explode.
no,
I wonder if you
have to right-click.
could also make them like proximity mines at the same time.
Yeah, I just assumed that would proximity mines. Possibly my own
They're
fault.
traps. They have to manually detonate.
You could make them
Ah, he
both.
grenaded.
Ow! You could make them both.
How do you detonate them? Like,
All
Right-click.
fire.
Right click, all
it
fire.
All fire.
didn't seem to work.
Here's the
Is there an arming time?
There's an arming time.
Yeah, there's a bit of. I think they need to be on the
Arming time
ground.
of, like,
Yeah.
we need to
I don't think there should
understand
be. I don't think there should be an arming time that makes it like completely useless for combat.
Yeah, they're literally a preemptive thing, and that did not work.
Yeah. No,
Oh, no, I didn't
because
mean to
Doom,
talk
because you move so quickly in Doom in Deathmatch.
For the lead.
Yeah.
Predicting where a player's going to be to detonate and is virtually impossible, and there's definitely no time to lay traps. They should be armed as soon as they hit something.
You've lost
Oh
the
shit!
lead.
Yeah, I didn't even consider that. It's because I did that for,
You've
I took
lost
the code from one of my other mods.
Thanks for playing with us, Aura.
For the sticky bombs. Oh yeah, the remake of Future Fortress is where I took that code from. And in the remake of Future Fortress, I do want there to be a small arm time. So you can't just immediately blow them up. But like the
Yeah,
arm time
in-
is just too long.
Yeah, in deathmatch environments, you have, the going is much
should
more
just
fast paced.
immediately.
Yeah.
I'll have to remove that arm time thing.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, this is a UDM X map or UDM 3. I don't know.
Medium X.
Some
Spark,
some UDM map.
Mix map for sure, because any of the maps from 30 onwards is UDM3. The UDMX stuff is
Okay, that's a
below
fucking badly marked exit color place.
That's the mapper's fault, really.
Oh, 100%, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the map issue.
These are also like I don't know when UDMX or UDM3 came out, but like this was at the turning point, I'd say, between like classic DM maps and then more modern stuff.
Yep. It's like mid school is what I call it.
Mid school is a good term, yeah.
Woo. Spin.
Double kill.
I mean, I keep
They're really good. maps.
jumping to
Yeah.
go a little bit faster. It's a freaking nasty reflex that I have carried over
Yeah,
from
don't do that. It's
classic
you go
classic
way slower.
deathmatch, yeah, and Insanity deathmatch. Hey, a grenade! Holy hell! Jesus.
You also do, you are slowed down in general. Even from the last time, I believe you were slowed down by
I
a
threw
less
grenades in.
amount than you are now. Like you were slowed down by 8-5 before, now it's 8 because I added headshots and I wanted them to be easier
Yeah.
to hit on a moving target. So yeah, you're moving 80% of Doom guys speed, which is actually feels good. It's like fast.
Because I
without-
didn't even notice that. It still feels plenty fast, yeah.
What does this button do?
You want to make a version of this I can play spots
Let's
on like
open
a
that.
Steam Deck though.
Oh, I opened the. It
Now on
opens
a
those
Steam Deck and I
bars.
like playing.
Oh shit!
Doom.
Hi.
The thing is, Doom's too fast to play as a controller. So I might literally make a version of this mod where it's designed to be played as a controller. Without too many,
I don't know how feasible that is for Zenjonum.
It's not, but I can just make the movement slower. It's
don't
just
know-
play single player.
I don't know if
without
modern
multiplayer.
GZ Doom has paid attention to controller support like GZ Doom nowadays.
Yeah, there's no way I can add like at least on a Steam Deck you have gyro controls which feel pretty good, but like you're just too fast in this game to even use gyro. On other games it feels good though, so what I might do is
wrong
make
weapon.
a slower version. Or literally a version of the mod where you can where players are slower.
Ah, damn it.
Just to be played with bots. when I'm
Yeah.
bored.
It's just a measly plasma gun here. No, you and your green moving dude.
By the power of green.
I will
Alright.
succeed.
By the power of green, I have the power. Ow. We just joined. Oh, Schlog connected back. I'm pretty sure Schlog's, like one of the color codes of Schlog actually failed somehow, I don't know. They have U6 there. Unless that's a clan tag of sorts, but I'm pretty sure that's just a failed color code on the name. Oh yeah, Fuzzball also contributed to the Zenjonum 3.2 betas with 100 additional new text colors for a
Yep.
total of 360 something. I think 360 exactly. I think they mentioned before that they had done exactly 100 and there were 260 before, now there's 360 then.
This is
Chipping
insane.
sound.
There's that many colors you could possibly use that actually look good.
Well, yeah, it's amazing like the sort of creative mind that Fuzzball has for different font colors and like messing around with all the shades of the standard Doom font and But with that in mind, that might not work with like the fonts that mods provide. But yeah, for most they do work. Speaking of the fonts, the latest Enjotum 3.2 beta adds a customizable scoreboard thing for the font, where you can, from the available fonts, whether it's the small font, big font, or the console font, you can apply any of those for the scoreboard. Alright,
Sort of a
GG's.
little taste. GG's. Yeah, no, feeling good. A few little tweaks there.
Yeah, good progress.
Like I guess I should just readability of some of the player skins. So yeah, there needs to be like a default stuff that doesn't change color. Like how Doom guys like the Doom guy helmet doesn't change color in the normal skins. And then making the weapons full bright for pickups.
Yep.
You've lost the lead.
I think it's just visibility at this point. Otherwise,
Yeah, and yeah, the sticky bomb stuff. But yeah, I was definitely feeling.
This whole thing is
much better
streamed
from
on my
my
channel, so you're able to watch the VOD of this afterwards for all the feedback.
yeah, needed gameplay for
Oh yeah, the player, maybe the plasma rifle projectiles need to have a bigger hitbox.
Yeah,
Easy enough to me,
potentially.
but maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
that might
it
be a
needs
way
the
to
same with
buff
the,
them as well, yeah.
Plasma rifle weapon, like, they always feel bad for me just because of my ping. So, yeah, it is what it is.
Come on, go into my stickies. No, okay, they're kind of a bad spot for them. Oh yeah, you have to have the sticky bomb launcher equipped, of course, to detonate them. So
yeah.
I think even given
I think about
given
making a universal bind for that. You could just set
Well,
the key if you want.
I don't know. I think you could probably make them like both proximity mines and like remotely detonated ones. Because if people run out of rockets out of nowhere while they're placing stickies, then those stickies are going to be like completely useless until they switch back to the sticky bomb launcher itself,
Sticky bomb launch, yeah.
for which they may not have ammo. And
I could try that. I'd have to figure out how to make them blow up on proximity though.
Catch y'all later.
alright, see you later.
Bye bye.
Let's work, mate.
Must be cool they were able
Dries
to
has
join
connected.
us for the morning. We're time is it? 6:30 now. I'm gonna have to
Yeah, it's 1:30 over here. Ooh.
get
I don't know if I should continue Sulaco after this. I'm just
yeah, probably. I'll probably this will be
God damn,
my
like
last matches.
I'm really happy I continued that after 9 months, but like I'm just sad that I haven't like continued it any earlier. I just haven't had the time or energy after my move and like work to continue any single player stuff after a while. But now I am, and yeah, Sulaco is just a brilliant game. I did read more into the early access thing. I thought the full game was already out, but no. I think only the first episode is out, or maybe 2 episodes. But I think I'm still very early on the first episode.
I see.
I don't know.
yeah.
It is actually like, oh, I do have to actually maybe wake up early enough tomorrow. Not like too much early in the morning, but still. I might continue Sulaco during the week. Pretty much after I've beaten Sulaco, I think I'm starting Supplies episode 3? And then maybe Wrathion of Ruin episode 3. What else do I have on the
Remember the last
backlog?
one of these
Ion Fury Aftershock.
huh. Yeah, what was it? The amount of time I had before. What was it? The amount of people we had in chat before in the original one was insane. Definitely more expecting that compared to this. Yeah, we're more people in chat, but I think we overall have a good amount of
Oh, thank God for that rocket.
Yeah, that's called this event pretty good. Pretty much a success. For what I wanted anyway.
Ah. Oof. The chipping sound. I think for the separate chipping sounds mode, I may actually reset the attenuation back to default. Although it is funny hearing those from afar, but like I think people will be mostly just confused, like what the hell was that sound? So I think setting the attenuation back to default would be probably the best for the separate mod. I'll still leave the attenuation be in Insanity Deathmatch and Survival, but
I didn't realize you made the giving sound mod.
I separated them like, well, not separate. I did just make a separate mod, but they're still integrated to Insanity Deathmatch. You are the bitch. Oh shit! What the hell? That wrong grenade. Peanut butter jelly.
No clue when
Peanut
it was
butter
made.
chili.
Has to be pretty old
chipping
though. I've noticed nobody's been using the pistol, which I actually consider something you better.
Yeah, I've been like on some spawns where there's no weapon. I've been actually just relying mostly on the pistol and trying to like sort of using it. It's pretty effective.
Very effective.
When you just actually hit the
Yeah, it might be
single shots.
actually. I am definitely noticing the rifle being good today, because everyone else is like, "Oh, this rifle's good," and I'm like,
Yeah.
I've noticed it being awful to me sometimes. It is working pretty well here. Barely been able to spawn, but yeah, this will probably be it for me after this game. So you can. Yeah, I need to eat dinner. I need to
One frag left.
see if there's anything else happening.
Ow. Good night, Irene.
1 minute.
Doommask asks, can you make the pistol one shot in the back just like Halo? That's a little bit more difficult, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I could.
Unless
but
there is a
it'd
way
be
in
fucking
ACS to check
awful.
like the angle where the bullet
Oh,
is
the
hitting
melee?
from. But I don't know. No, the
Yeah,
pistol.
I could do the melee.
No, the
Oh,
pistol.
the pistol? No.
Pistol
That'd
one
be
shot in the
stupid.
back just like Halo 1.
I could make the melee do it though. The melee doing it sounds awesome, actually.
Oh, there's the M16. Somewhere.
Yeah, we got some other weapons. It's
Oh,
like
one-
an SMG,
oh,
but
thank God.
worse. It's better at long ranges, but overall worse as a weapon.
There's another darker map, so it's gonna be very hard to see Gloom Genetics or Driss. Unless they're firing, of course. Because they're producing the muzzle flash sprite.
I'll probably go through. I'll actually write them all down.
Damn it! Dodging my rockets.
Where is the make pickups right
The chipping sound.
make rocket launcher priority.
Yeah, you can supplement
Three.
those notes with my VOD after the stream as well.
Yeah, I could priority 3 sticky bomb immediate farming. I might not do the. Yeah, I think the big takeaway is to do immediate arming with the sticky bombs. Otherwise, yeah, I would just leave them the way they are because you can shoot them. And that I can't remember. It's due to the way I've made the bombs. It might actually be a bit broken to do anything, but sticky bomb launcher, immediate arming. And finally, plasma.
Where is that M16? It's over behind that wall. It's right here.
Faster. And then I think we should be good.
I like this
Rifle, faster fire.
M16
right?
sound very much.
Change all. Yeah, it's just a Halo. It's the E one. Yeah, all the sounds are mostly taken from Halo. Unless
Oh
stated
shit! What the fuck?
otherwise. Like the Mozins from can't remember the name of them. Oh, Call of Duty World at War. Call of Duty World at War, and then the grenade bounce sound is from Counter-Strike Sword.
Yeah, I did notice
And
that.
then there's Counter-Strike Go, I believe. And that's those.
5-minute warning.
The weapon sounds used to be taken from Counter-Strike Source, but I changed that. Because I'm like, people are not getting the reference here to Halo. So I'm going to change the minor things.
Okay,
And I think with the minor things made to be just directly made Halo stuff, it ended up everyone understood the references and the isms of the mod, so made everything better. Also, I added extra weapons. I played the original version of the mod as it was when I originally made it. Oh god, was it bare bones and kind of awful. But the change, I can't remember.
Oh, the backpack gives you grenades as well. That's nice. Hand grenades.
I found a backpack that gives you every type of ammo.
Yeah. You make the M16 the
Grenade
main
ammo is
weapon.
always custom ammo.
What do you mean the main weapon, do mask? Excuse me.
Oh, make the M16 like your default weapon, and you see, I was a big fan of battle rifle starts on like
Well, it's
Halo 2.
it kind of like there's already the SMG.
Like, I know Baffy doesn't like them, but yeah, I don't.
There's already the SMG,
I
which is just a weaker version of the M16. So, like having the battle rifle, the burst rifle, as kind of a side rapid-fire bullet weapon next to the SMG is a lot better. It's a bit more variety to like rapid-fire bullet weapons.
I know. The AR is just.
No, I was explaining it to
Doom.
Mask, basically.
Oh yeah. There's a bit of variety to them. It's there's 3 of them. There's the if you're in a
Oh my god.
you have the LMG if you play Freon maps, which replaces the laser chain gun, and that is a really powerful weapon. And it replaces the and it's basically just a better SMG flat out. But it uses more ammo. And then you have the assault rifle, which is weaker than the SMG, but overall it's better at ranges.
Oof.
So it's like a jack of all trades. It kind of does well at everything. Has that full auto weapon.
Double kill.
Then you have,
2 frags left.
and then the SMG is the base one version. It's meant to be good close medium range. The LMG is just kind of there because I couldn't think of anything else to do with the laser chain gun.
One frag left.
One frag
And then
left.
there's the what's the name of it? There's the flare gun. On Freon maps, it replaces the flamethrower,
Doom Mask is
which is
asking,
debatably,
if,
which is
have you ever played Halo Infinite?
I've played Infinite. That's literally why this was made.
Yeah.
None of us really liked Infinite, so it was the idea that what if we make our own Halo? And so that's why I made this.
Oh, this map I think will be interesting.
I'll probably play through this one. I've just been taking notes and about to.
No, it's all good. Yeah, yeah.
In the lead.
But yeah, I definitely need to see if there's no other weapon. Okay, so that free.
Doom Maskers,
free
they,
on.
they fixed the multiplayer in Halo Infinite.
Lost the lead.
Okay.
I don't know. Everyone says that about a lot of the games, but
Of course, everybody else gets the BFG already before me. The game is alive. It's self-aware.
Lead tied.
that's
How
what
much-
she is.
Oh, it
over.
uses 20 bullets. Okay. I missed that. How?
Uses
how the
20
hell did I
bullets.
miss
It's
that?
balancing.
Oh shit!
Yeah, there's no flare gun
get
on
it.
this map. It makes me sad.
Flare gun.
But the flare gun's fun to use. It's like, oh, there is. It's right here. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's a new one. Where's the flare gun at? Oh, it's
It's
lot
on the
2.
butt crate.
I would also make
Butt
that
crate.
higher than the pistol, perhaps, so that people actually
No, I
like.
think the pistol's better.
Yeah, but like if you're gonna make a weapon pickup, and
Fair
it's
enough.
it's not immediately in the player's hands, the player's gonna look for it, and they're going to look for it somewhere else than the pistol slot. So I thought it was a shotgun for whatever reason. It looked like kind of like the
I
SMG
could
pickup.
probably, with the normal HUD, I could make it into shotgun slot, but I'm trying to make sure there's no more than 3 weapons in a single slot.
But what does the flare gun
And the
do?
pistol slot
Like
just,
damage over time when you hit people?
Yeah,
with
it does damage over time if you hit.
Where
It
does
also
the
can be
projectile
comboed
go?
into other
Oh,
weapons.
it's slightly lower than my crosshair. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now I hit the person with it.
Yeah. You're supposed to be able to like also go out to like a different weapon.
Yeah,
The shotgun
I
is
also have the higher ping again, so it's not a weapon that's favored by my ping.
Yeah, you really wouldn't be able to use it. It works pretty well as a combo weapon. You just hit me there, and then it's pretty okay. There's also the.
I think if
fuel
it does damage over time, there's not much indication to it.
I could probably find a way to make that an
Yeah, the
indicator,
way
but-
I did the Scorcher's flare gun and flamethrower damage over time was like add like a visible archvile fire onto the player,
Yeah.
but one that doesn't look too much like the archvile fire, so that people aren't going like, oh, what the fuck, an archvile is hitting me. On top of that, I also added like a text that you are on fire, although I think for this it's not necessary, but just as long as you have something
Yeah.
that's like,
For the player.
yeah,
It is there.
the
like,
fire-
If you get hit by the poison,
Yeah.
like your screen turns a bit more
oh
orange.
shit.
That's in the
Yeah.
mod already.
But the
you
fire
get
in
slight orange
Skulltag Fortress,
feedback,
it's following the player using a warp, and it's proven to be very, very effective. But you cannot have it to be like a client-side thing, otherwise you cannot see it on the server at all. You can sing it in single
I
player,
could make
but
it
yeah.
server side only.
No, I wouldn't do that either. Well, I don't know.
Server side only would
it'll-
make it so only other people on the server can see it. So it gets sent across server, but it's not sent to the client.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Actually,
But then
that's
you,
how that
but then
works.
I guess
Client
you
side
wouldn't.
only is,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know. But I think there's enough. You take damage. That's your.
You'd have to do
understanding.
extensive testing with that in servers
Yeah.
to see like how that really functions with that thing, because it isn't a projectile sort of thing that I have made. It's kind of just an actor that's following the player when the player is being hit by fire damage over time.
Yeah. Well, I could do that with the flamethrower. I'd have to make them, I'd have to find some option to, because you do get the,
He punched
you also
somebody.
get a fire... You also get a fire effect if you kill somebody with it. That's where the fire comes from. Like,
Right.
you kill an animation, it has a fire. So I might have to make a different effect for, that entirely. You know, try a flare gun. Flare gun time.
No. Doom Guy's use sound in reverse sounds just so freaking goofy. It's like he's actually taking a shit.
Yeah. Only on Doom Guy you make a jumping sound. Which makes it actually a bit disadvantageous.
Oh,
if you're
so
trying to do
Master Chief
something
doesn't have
stealthily.
that.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
He just makes the sound when he
So it's a
lands.
very small disadvantage to Doom Guy, but yeah, I don't know. Competitively,
Very,
that is.
very slight, and I can't. If anything, I do want to encourage people to use the vanilla skin without changing the skin. So yeah, it kind of works. Hold on, G. Anyway, I'm probably 29 frags. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go now.
What's the name of this track? Oh, I forgot. It's an Unreal Tournament. I just forgot about it. Skyward Fire. That's what it is. It is a classic Unreal Tournament track. That's what this is. That's what the player Bop was calling out on. That this is a classic freaking track.
1 minute warning. Kill.
This the M16 just sounds a little bit like a kind of a Tommy gun or something like that to me.
Yeah, it's a.
I love it.
It's the Halo CE killing sound, or shooting sound. Not
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you shoot, you kill. So kind of works. Oh, you're using the
An
using the
M16.
Bathy HUD. Okay. I use the my own HUD, which is the MAME HUD. OC,
Yeah, I don't really
such.
mind either HUD. Yeah, but the health bar needs to be a little bit lower on the on your HUD. Even though like this is deathmatch, and I really hardly even look at my HP during combat. I just if I die, I die. I don't really pay too much attention to the HP, but I like the more compact HUD. Well, I think you can actually see a bit more in your HUD. So everything is like on the top and bottom of the screens.
Lead lost.
I like the frag count icon as well. Much smaller than the. Oh, no.
You can
But
see
actually,
enemy
there was no
frags, you
icon
can see
originally.
what weapon you're holding.
Yeah.
But obviously, you can see that was the view model, but,
Excuse me.
but overall smaller. It's been actually a good time. Or is in chat. And
Oof. Yeah,
That's not pretty-
Gloom genetics, just so you know, you are very hard to see.
it is. My screen is perfectly fine, because again, I'm using a TN panel. So yeah, what like I can see versus what others can see.
You can also enforce like player colors, but like,
Double kill.
where's the fun in
Keep
that?
going.
I like seeing, yeah, I like seeing different player like colors.
I could probably
Everyone's
just make the
unique
skin
that way.
overall brighter.
Yeah,
Let's add that to the
yeah, it's very easy to do with
Make-
color remapping.
skin. Make M Neil
Double kill.
Mjolnir. Skin. Brighter. But yeah, there is a slight bit of lore. I made this correlation. It's meant to fit within Halo universe that basically a separate type of armor that can be used by Marines and ODSTs that has shields. Doesn't, you know, basically making him almost a Spartan without being a Spartan. But like the only issue is something with like it also combines Doom, and that it uses like, you know, Argent energy from the later Doom games. But like the shields make you eventually go insane, and will basically just cause you to frag your allies.
Doommask says in the server the ODST soundtrack is peak.
Yeah, the Taylor soundtracks are really good.
That was a
really
that
play
was a
much single
headshot.
player.
How the hell was that a headshot? I was aiming at his foot.
Yeah, you probably
just a
clicked
Jonum
when it
thing.
was on his head. That's what
Yeah,
it
well,
was.
it could be that too. Yeah, it's a Jonum netcode is the best thing ever.
Triple kill.
It is really weird. The Moss and headshots are not consistent.
5 minute war taking the lead.
I like that I can jib enemies with headshots.
Yeah. It is really
Lost the lead.
I ain't having that shit.
I tried to make that like a less intuitive thing, but it kind of didn't work. So I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. I could make the give health like ridiculous, requiring you to use weapons with the plus always give on them, or whatever it is, extreme death, flag. But like, what's the fun in
Oh, I
that?
thought I fired the rocket.
Yeah, rockets always give.
You've died.
The grenades.
You've taken the lead.
The Mawson shouldn't give, but it does. Bit annoying because of that. Yeah, you can give with a lot of the weapons. I think that includes
Oh,
the
actually, wait a
M1
minute.
Garand.
You've died for the lead.
We haven't found yet, and that was one of the weapons I had questions of balance on. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's literally just a 2-shot kill, but it shoots faster than the Mazen. It's meant to be a Mazen replacement. Or a Mazen substitute on maps that have none of it. Because it replaces the plasma gun if you do spawn Aeon. What spawn Aeon does is it literally makes it so
Lost the lead.
maps that do not have the Aeon weapons can spawn them. Using random spawners. But then spawn special is a
Lead tie.
I have spawn special, which spawns the AA-12 with the shotgun.
Freaking.
Perfect instances. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Lead tie.
Thoroughly.
You've taken the lead.
And I think everything else is.
Oh. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, my
Everything seems to be in order. I'll probably taking my notes. I can watch the VOD here in a moment.
God. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna record parts of it and use it as a
Killing spree.
probably show it to Arrowhead if he wants
Damn it.
contacts, because we have a map. He's gonna help me make a map set for all these things. And I'm like, oh yeah, go ahead. And so,
Yeah, you talked about that. Like, it would be probably like a nice idea to test. Yeah, custom maps for this.
If Bridge can also do something, because he seems to enjoy it. We'll see.
It all
Whoever
depends
has
whether he
time
has
and is
time for
busy.
that. But yeah, like.
Yeah, it's all time based. I don't know what he has to, but I'll make my own layouts as well. I won't be. Because
Jesus
I do
Christ.
map, I do enjoy mapping. I'm just not good at it. And I don't think it's because I completely don't try. I've been told that, hey, you don't try, and I'm like, yeah, I have tried recently. It's like in my brain, I just can't use the tools to good use, like a lot of other people can. It's an issue of
I missed-
texturing, though. I kind of limit myself a little too much with textures. I basically only use Doom 2. Very hard to use efficiently. Mostly because my friend only uses Doom 2 for the most part. He's starting to use like extra textures now, but he just didn't for the longest time. And we'll probably make some maps using effects, and after that we'll yeah, once 8.1
Damn it.
comes out, which will probably be in a month or so.
1 minute
Or,
warning.
yeah, in a month. I'll probably give everyone a good chunk of time. We'll probably get another testing idea. And once there's enough balance changes and whatnot, but yeah, I think 8.1 should be it for balancing. Although we'll play again at 8.1.
Perkele, one frag away. God damn, that was close. Alright, well, that was a brilliant moment to end that. And wait, the end doom didn't activate. Oh yeah, because I have the freaking end doom only activating on custom ones. Well, yeah, that was.
Yeah, I don't have end doom.
Yeah, that's all
Anyway,
good.
that was fun.
It was a fun session.
I'll catch you all later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically explained everything I can.
Yeah.
Thinking out loud a lot. Some people don't like that, but you seem to be talking of it. See ya.
Yeah, alright, see you later. Thanks, Yep, there we go. Let's find someone to raid. Derek is playing Doom 2. Honking all over Doom 2. What is he doing? He's playing Christmas WOD. PPSS2. Wonder who else is playing Doom. Nobody else, pretty much. Everyone else is playing Quake Champions on this fine Saturday. Grand Finals for NAQCL, Quake Champions Duel, what? What is this thing? Quake Champions Duel Tournament 2, NAQCL. I don't know. Yeah, I think Shaftastic is covering that as well. I think I might give Derek a raid. Yes, we shall do that. And yeah, it was fun. Thank you very much for joining Gloom Genetics. It was fun. One caveat though with your player color Gloom Genetics, don't have it on gray or pitch black, please, because the player skin you didn't see it. You didn't see yourself pretty much, but it was very dark. But that is something that's really something that the mod maker needs to fix. But no, it's like all good for you, but. Like, have it a little bit brighter than black, because some mods, like Torlation, just use player skins that just blend in ridiculously perfectly to maps that are just using like dark textures and everything. On the brighter maps, we actually did see you very, very well. Like on the more sort of Tron kind of maps of Aeon Deathmatch and the Neon Deathmatch that were a little bit brighter, we actually did see you well enough. But yeah, most Doom textures are just kind of dark. So blending into those with a dark player color is kind of an advantage. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, good games. Thank you very much for testing the mod with us. It was a really fun time, and yeah, we shall raid Derek. I think it's just Derek. Yes, that's what we shall do. Open the thing there. Yeah, there we go. Burst rifle is way too OP. No, I kind of disagree. I mean, it is powerful, but like, I think it has the sort of same place as the SSG of Doom 2. So, okay, you and your cheap viewers bots again, you son of a bitch. Okay. Sorry, that was a viewer bot that was blocked anyway. But yeah, we shall raid Derek. He's playing a freaking Christmas Doom WOD apparently in the middle of April, basically. But we shall raid him. He's the only Doom streamer that I'm following that is streaming Doom 2 right now. So that's what we shall do. So otherwise, it is Bon Voyage, special luck to your future endeavors during the week. I might do a Sulaco stream, but if I don't, then as usual, the Friday stream of the Sentinel sessions. By the way, Gloom Genetics, that's another multiplayer session you're missing out. You say, like, many people aren't doing deathmatch or multiplayer sessions in Doom. You're wrong. I mean, I myself am doing 2 of them in a week. A Little Rough is doing Wednesday night deathmatch and Friday night survival with, I believe, Tatsu. And then Z-Demon Sessions is still a thing that's still going on after many years. Monday Night Horde on Automex is still going on. Just a lot of stuff still going on Doom multiplayer. So you're missing out on a lot. That's all I have to say. But yeah, tune in on Friday when we're doing when I am hosting another freaking Doom multiplayer thing. But yeah, if I don't do a stream before that, then yeah, expect a stream on Friday. But for now, give Derek all the love and be seeing you maybe on Friday, maybe earlier than that. Goodbye for now. Give Derek all the love.